Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. I mean, thems, theys. Just kidding. I don't want to offend anybody. Any thems. um, you guys, it's been a long time since I've posted. I've been on like a super long mental health journey, and I feel like it's important to share, like everyone goes through shit, and it's all about like working through it, and like I'm still working through it. My life is still in shambles, but like I'm not sad. um I don't even think I've explained to you guys what has happened the past like year since I've been gone from YouTube. But I took over, I think you guys knew I was running a store with my district, and everything was going well. They ended up offering me a higher volume store that has more problems, and I was like, yeah, I can do it because I'm confident in myself, you guys. Like, I don't have issues with managing. Like, I know what to do. So I got into that store. I started turning it around. But because the metrics were not moving as fast as they wanted, I kept telling them, like, to create a selling culture takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time to catch on. Um, but they my DM at the time was actually threatening me with write ups at the end of the quarter if we didn't hit metrics. And it like sent me into a nervous breakdown, you guys. Because we're doing everything that we can. I'm not going to write my team up if we're all doing what we need to do. And so I didn't want to get written up at the end of the quarter. And so I told him I wanted to step down. And his reaction was like, well, you're going to have to wait until the end of the quarter to step down because I don't want so and so's reputation to be tarnished. When the store has been running better than it has in like 3 years, and he has the audacity. So, anyways, I stepped down and I ended up going to an American Fork store, and everything was going great there. I loved the team. I've worked with them before. I knew what I was doing. And I saw a position open up that was actually right across the street from my house. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so ideal because I could literally walk to work if anything happens with my car. So I applied for the position, and I follow up a few days later with the manager asking, for an interview. And I'm told that I'm not eligible for an interview according to the district manager. And I think he was trying to punish me for stepping down. So I reached out to HR, and I told them everything. I said a district manager should be in the stores that are struggling, especially if they're threatening write ups. Like, that's not a way to manage a company. Using fear, that's not going to motivate anyone. Even I know that, like, duh. Um, yeah, so I'm like in contact with HR. I send them all the text messages between us. I was honest about everything. They asked me questions about like certain kind of fraud with the company, and I was honest. I said no. They never mentioned that. Like, I'm not about to throw somebody under the bus for something that's not true. Um, and I even stood up for another general manager in our district that um, was struggling, and I felt like he was struggling because he wasn't getting the help he needed from the DM. And so I stood up to HR and told them, I feel like if he threatened me with a write up, he probably threatened this person too, and this is not right. Like, anyways, so he ends up being let go from the company, and I get a transfer to the store that's right across the street from me. Even HR said to me, why would he not want to help you if it's going to better your life and make your life easier? Probably because he was trying to punish me. You guys, I feel like I got thrown under the bus with him, and like my mental health is still not the same. Um, I was on all kinds of antidepressants when this all happened. Um, and I was on them for a year or so. And I just barely weaned off from them because my life is going better. It's not perfect. I don't feel like anybody's life is perfect. Um, but I feel like it's improving day over day. And so I don't feel like I had to be on those medications. Um, so yeah, that's where I'm at right now, you guys. My work is going great. Life is good as it can be. You know, I don't know if you guys can see. I have like holes in each vein because I donate plasma twice a week. It makes me feel so, I don't know what the word is. Like it just makes me feel ick. Makes me feel less than, if that makes sense, that I have to go do that just to buy my dog food, to, just basic necessity things. I have really, since stepping down, it really sent my finances into a loop because I was used to making 67.5 a year, and then I went back to making assistant manager pay. And so it took me when I'm in a depression, it took me about a year to get my finances back in order. So now I'm not living outside my means anymore. But still struggling. Obviously, everyone in America is. Um, but yeah, I wanted to get on here because I don't feel like anyone really talks about mental health. I mean, they do, but it doesn't seem genuine. It doesn't feel like it's real. And like everyone goes through things daily. So you guys, we should be very mindful and courteous when we're going about our days. You never know what somebody's going through and what you could do or say, how it could affect them. So yeah, I think I care too much about people because I'm always worried about, if I do this, is this going to affect somebody? And yeah, I think because I'm an intuitive empath, I pick up on that stuff. And if I'm dishing that out, I'm going to pick it back up. And like, when you've been around like a energy vampire, they just suck all of your energy and then you're like left depleted. It was kind of like when I used to perform and I would like get on stage and do all that. I would be out for like a day the next day because I was just so exhausted. And it wasn't even because I was drinking at the time. It's just, yeah, it takes a lot out of you, emotionally and physically, certain activities. Another thing I want to talk about that's correlated with my mental health is my this is, I think I've talked about this on my channel, but I've struggled with sex addiction after being molested as a child. Um, and so it's something that I've dealt with all my life since I was like 12 or 13 is when it started. And yeah, so I I'm happy to tell you guys I have been like celibate for almost 2 years. September will be 2 years. I literally haven't been with anyone, uh, like kissing, anything. And I'm to a point now where I don't even want to share myself with somebody if they don't actually truly love me and care about me. And that's like not a lot to ask for. You know what I mean? Um, it's just now I'm afraid to put myself out there. And then because I do struggle with the sex addiction, when I communicate with people, as soon as they start to initiate like the sexting or whatnot, I'm all into it. But then afterwards, I feel all like ashamed that it's gone this far. And oh, you want to say hi? Okay, kitty. Meow, meow. She's a good girl. Hi, kitty. Meow. Okay. Anyways, um, so yeah, I feel like it's important. I think it's something I had to learn. I was meant to learn to value myself more than just like being used as a sexual object. And I think when I very first transitioned, that's what the guys wanted. And so I thought that's what I had to be. And I've come to realize, like, you know, you're not going to get me at my best if you can't handle me at my worst. Like, some of the worst things you can say to a trans person, especially a trans woman, is put on some makeup and come over. Or, like, for instance, if I don't want to shave my legs, I'm not going to shave my legs. If that's an issue, it's not going to work. You know what I mean? So you shouldn't have to change yourself to be what somebody wants. And so I really learned that since the start of the pandemic, going through my mental health journey, um, and turning 40. You guys, I just turned 40 in December, and it's already July, almost August. I'm gonna be 41, you guys. That is insane to me. Thank God I look so good. Okay. Um, thank God for moisturizer. I don't know. I'm getting sidetracked. Diva, can you lay down, please? My dogs are playing or like walking around. You know, they like to get into mischief. The other day, you guys, I get home. Let me show you. These were on sale at my work for like $2. So I bought a few boxes of them and I just left them on the ground, you guys. They were sealed. They have like the goo stuff. I came home. They had opened them, two of them. They were scattered all on the floor. And I was like, ah, you guys, because there's chocolate in it. And I'm like, you dummies. Luckily, they didn't eat the M&Ms though, so that's good. But I can tell it was Diva because she was pooping sunflower seeds. So you're a little stinker, Diva. um, but anyways, I hope everyone is doing well. I'm sorry I haven't been on here more. I'm gonna make more of an effort to post and yeah, be more engaging with you guys. I love it when you guys comment. Make sure you like my videos, subscribe to my channel. I am going to be posting more just stuff. You know, I don't post unless it actually resonates with me. I'm not just going to post for make people like me. I'm going to post because it's something that means something to me, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I love you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Please like my video, subscribe, comment. Oh, and I wanted to ask if there's any viewers that are in Salt Lake or in the Utah area, if you guys want to get together and film like a collab or hanging out, something like that, comment down below. Let's hang out and do something, you know, get coffee. And I'm not talking about like a date, I'm talking about like being friends. Or like, yeah, collaborators. So, yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.